Well, good afternoon, everybody, and this is Auntie. And child, we're going to talk about Miss Tea Time 3 on TikTok, who recently was filming or live on TikTok and tragically took a life. Is social media clicks, likes, views, and money worth a life? No, it isn't. And we're going to talk about it.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie Advice.
Happy Sunday, everybody. This is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, go ahead on and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, or Ray Della's going to get you. Y'all, I am about to talk about this tragic story that many of you all have probably heard of. Um, It is with a TikToker by the name of Tea Time 3. And girlfriend did the most for the least. Now, I really want to, before I start with this, I want to say thank you to everybody who has been hitting me up in the DM with stories that you all want me to discuss. It has been so helpful, y'all. Thank you so much for keeping me posted. I know that a lot of you all are looking for my reviews and stuff like that, and I'll be doing that. But yeah, right now we need to be talking about some of the things that y'all hit me up with. So, like I said, if you want to give me a story or have me cover a current event downtown on the YouTube, hit me up at Auntie's Advice on Instagram in my DMs. So I want to thank everybody. Secondly, I want to make sure that I shout out the members of Auntie's Advice. Hello there, Phoenix Rising. U4R. JC, okay, JC Walk 2. I want to also hit up Ray Della, who is the moderator of this channel. Okay, y'all, look, let's go ahead on and get into it. So this TikToker, again, by the name of Tea Time 3, was live streaming on TikTok when this happened. Let me bring up the bean footage. Shall I? Yes, I shall show you what happened.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck! Let me call y'all right back. Oh, fuck. What was that? Fuck. I'm gonna take somebody. You okay?
Not only is she illegally driving in her car, being distracted with a background on so that you don't notice she's driving, she hits somebody with a child in the car. I have been doing YouTube. I will have to go back and look and see what year I started doing YouTube. And I can't see me I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down because somebody daddy gone. Somebody's daddy is gone. Somebody's friend is gone. Someone's coworker is gone because she's sitting her on live TikTok driving and running her mouth, not paying attention. This is horrific. Okay, sure, Miss Angie. Miss Angie has asked that I roll the beam footage again. Let's do it.
I don't know. It was weird. Like, so. Fuck. Let me call y'all right back. Oh, fuck. What was that? Fuck, 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 fuck.
Little boy is being heard in the background saying, "You okay? Who was that?" She at the end says, "I hit somebody." And you know what she was probably doing? Reading comments and driving. Probably was paying attention to comments in her comment section. The local news in Lake and McHenry County Scanner has an article that is dated November the 7th. I just hit somebody. Video appears to show driver live streaming on TikTok when she fatally struck a man in Zion. A screen recording posted on TikTok on Friday captured a TikTok live video streamed on Monday where TikToker user T underscore time underscore 3 was caught on video driving and using her phone the moment that she hit a pedestrian with her car. Currently, the police are investigating after this video appears. The Zion Fire Rescue Department and Zion Police Department at 5:46 p.m. Monday, they were called to the area of 33rd Street and Sheridan Road in Zion for a vehicle crash with injuries. The first responders arrived and found a crash involving a vehicle and a pedestrian. Officers who were first on the scene began performing emergency CPR on the victim, who was unconscious and not breathing, according to fire department radio traffic. Paramedics took over life-saving measures and rushed the victim to Vista Medical Center east of Wagan. Lake County Coroner Jennifer Bannock identified him Tuesday as Darren Lucas, 59 years old, of Beach Park, and said he was pronounced dead in the emergency room. An autopsy that was performed on him on Tuesday showed he died as a result of blunt force injuries from the collision with her. And right now, the Lake County Mayor crash assistance team responded to conduct the crash reconstruction and the investigations. The officers had to shut down the entire road of Sheridan between 31st and 33rd Street while the investigators worked on the scene. They said that she hit him with a 2015 Ford utility vehicle that was traveling on Sheridan Road. He was attempting to cross the street. Now you think about it. You trying to cross the street and a 2015 truck hits you. You ain't got a chance. You don't have a chance of survival because I'm sure that that truck threw him in the air. And it doesn't sound like she was braking. So she was in my opinion, driving at full speed. Didn't even see him. And again, I say it probably because she was reading comments in the comment section while driving live. First of all, even if she had not hit him, she was absolutely, in my opinion, putting her son's life at risk and her own. Because how do you know what's in front of you if you are on TikTok Live, probably looking at comments and how to respond? That's why oftentimes y'all notice, even though I'm sitting in my office, right? I'm sitting in my office. I don't look at comments because number one, they distract you. Number two, if you got, a personality like myself, you feel like, you need to respond right to something. So most of the time I'm not looking at comments. I leave my glasses on because it's comfortable for me. And every now and then I do be wanting to peek. But for the most part, I have trained myself not to look at comments so I don't react or respond. And if I'm sitting in a vehicle, I'm parked. And if I don't have, I barely record in my vehicle. There are times when I have, but I have one of those mounts in my car, and I don't like them because of the way that they created my dashboard. They don't usually stick. So I have taught myself to bring my home and make my videos. But in my opinion, she endangered the child of her, the life of her child by doing what she was doing. Who does that? Now, they did rule out drugs and alcohol. They believe that those were not a factor, right, in this crash, but they are absolutely doing laboratory. They're waiting on laboratory results. She had thousands of people between TikTok and Instagram looking at this. They said the woman was looking at her phone when she then glanced back at the road and suddenly screamed as a loud thud could be heard. The child was asking, "What was that?" Another person could be heard asking if the woman was okay. And she yells out, "I just hit somebody," and disconnected the stream. According to this article on that day, the content creator, Miss TikTok, has since changed her TikTok account to private and deleted her bio section, which had referenced her being in Zion, Illinois. The Zion Police Department told Lake and McHenry County Scanner on Friday morning that they will be looking into this newly surfaced video. Chris King, Lucas' son-in-law, said his family has not received any information yet from investigators regarding the report that the driver may have been live streaming. He put out a word and said, "Even though we hold our loss tighter to our hearts and will continue to pray for what the driver must be going through, honestly, we're trying to find our ways to live without someone we cherish so much." They said the hardest part is the mother-in-law lost the most and only with lots of time, counseling and love will she be able to find her way to move forward. without her best friend, her love, and honestly, her life. She did so much for him, and to see him erased is unfathomable to her. King said his family is blessed to have the support of the community. He said that his father in law played a great role in finding humor when humor was always needed. He said he personally lost a great friend, while some may, while so many lost much more hope. Hope that if this guy can make people happy, no matter their background or affiliation, I don't know why I'm getting choked up. No, I know why I'm getting choked up. Let me try to read that over. The son-in-law said, I personally just lost a great friend, while so many lost much more hope. Hope that if this guy can make people happy, no matter their background or affiliation, at his own expense at times. But we loved him for who he was and the light that he shone on our lives. Let me show y'all a picture of them together. This is just tragic. It's just tragic. It's just tragic. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. That is him. He was just about to be 60. And I think that that is what is bothering me the most is I just turned 60 recently and it's a monumental birthday. Um that probably he was looking forward to getting to cuz I know how excited I was, and to lose his life is just so sad. It's so sad. It's sad for anybody to lose their life, but over something like a TikTok video, because you wanted to be on TikTok. Because what you had to say was more important than safety and following laws. There is a law that is the distracted driving law, and it's in every state. And you were driving distract, like, I don't know if she's in jail, but she should be. And to top it all off, to top it all off, she had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to ask for a mother GoFundMe and money. You don't believe me? Let me show you.
Me, right? So y'all know if my mind isn't in full capacity, it's hard for me to host live. I won't really be here long. I won't be on live until my mind is on full capacity. So it's allow me that, y'all, because I want y'all to have want y'all to be able to have the part of me, you know what I'm saying, where, I'm not distracted or anything like that. Yeah, my cash app up there if y'all want to support while I'm on mental leave. I don't like asking y'all for shit. But if y'all find it in y'all heart, and y'all wanna support, my cash app is right there. I know.
She asking for a cash app. I'm sorry, I said GoFundMe. She is asking for a cash app. Two days after she killed a man. 2 days after, you done kill somebody and you asking for cash apps.
That's why I came on. I just want to tell y'all I will be okay. I am taking things one day at a time. I'm good, you guys. Nah, I ain't got no appetite. I'm gonna be okay. I ain't eating right now. Oh yes, Jen. I've been writing. I got a new album. Well, I got a new album series coming out. Well, with the stuff that y'all already heard, and I've been working on that. But I be listening to y'all. I see it's a lot of mess going on. I don't even want to dab in that. But you guys are more than welcome to come up.
What does she mean? A lot of mess going on. The mess that's going on is that you was live streaming on TikTok and kill somebody. That's the mess that's going on. See how you don't even want to take responsibility for it? And ain't no way in the world that you going to come back and say, oops, I did not do it. And XYZ was going on when you sat there, when your son said, who was that? What happened? You said, I hit somebody. But watch her come back with some BS excuse and defense for what she did. As somebody said in the comment section, no remorse. That's my opinion too.
And talk. Like I said, my cash app up there if y'all wanna pour something in, y'all more than welcome to do that. Like I said, I do not like asking y'all for shit. You been out the drama?
But you are asking. I can't stand when people say, I don't want to ask y'all for nothing. Y'all know I don't ask y'all for nothing, but yet and still they're going to ask you for something.
I don't believe you. It's yes, definitely been overwhelming.
I know. I already know. But my comment was I need all 200 of y'all to go right this second, leave out, and go to T's first pinned post. Found we needed to go viral.
Yeah.
T needs
You need what to go viral?
this encouragement more than you know. As well, she needs the support more than you know. If you cannot contribute anything financially to her CA, that is the first step. But other than that, do you wanna play some music?
I ain't got it to do. Let me cut this off. So to her, a life is worth a cash app and a TikTok, a like, and clicking a view. That's my opinion about it. That is so heartless. Like no humanity, no etiquette, no nothing. You like you could at least act like you care about this man. You the first thing you come see. That's the thing. I am trying to maintain my composure. As a content creator for years, when I first started doing content creation, it was lucrative. You could make an income. And if you really work hard, you put your time into it, you could really make a lot of money doing content creation. But the money in the advertisers is not the way it used to be. A lot of people walk away from jobs to do content creation. And it's all they got is to come out here build followers, subscribers for clicks and views, and not really for content. Now, I don't know what the bitch talked about. I don't know what she did. But if you're not consistent with it and you're not doing, good content or whatever, if other people come in and their graphics are better and they showing videos and clips and all of that and walking that tight line with copyright, you could probably make some money off of these platforms. However, I am at the age that I could retire and do content creation, right? And be a full-time content creator. But a lot of people, especially young ones, and y'all can get mad, but I'm going to speak my speech. A lot of people see it as a quick means of making money. So they take risk. They do stupid, all in the name of a like, a click, a view, and a coin. And then money on TikTok ain't even that good, in my opinion. If you pull up the stats and ask where you really gonna be making the money, it got sure ain't TikTok. They down on the bottom of the list. And they will cut you off the platform, allegedly, anytime they feel like it. Where YouTube at least give you 3 strikes. Because I want a strike right now. And y'all keep asking me to do these daggone fat people shows, and they done already scolded me. And I'm right now on the, you know what I'm saying? I'm in prison. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. But seriously, a lot of people look and they think that this is a lucrative business, that you're making all this money. Like I said, I could be retired, but I'm still working, right? Because I'm minding a business that pays me, that pays my mortgages, that pays my car notes, that pays all of that stuff, the insurance, the electricity, the gas, the insurance, the food in my fat stomach. And I still don't take risk in order to get a like, a click, and a view. And I goddamn sure ain't gonna come out here and ask y'all for hitting up my cash app. And what I get in above and beyond, I'm giving it out. It's disgusting that you don't have another backup way of taking care of yourself other than social media and taking risk. And to me, this is a prime example why you need to have multiple streams of income, so that when the one income is gone, right? And trust me, I'm sure we all stay up at night thinking about how to make more money. I truly believe that content creation is a way to make money, but I do not believe in going to your subscribers, to your members, and to anybody else asking for cash app money, or for people who have worked hard and they're looking to get, when people come on your channel, they're looking to come and get something from you. They're looking to get something from you. And I know that I'm not perfect, especially when it comes down to my membership. I got to be more consistent with that. And I appreciate the ones that have stayed with me. But I ain't going to bring my out here and ask you for a cash app. I don't even ask y'all for nothing for my birthday. Every year I turn older. And I don't have birthday drives like I see people do. I see people said, if you want to say something to me, drop a cash app or drop a super chat. Like, what the? If you make good content, they'll come. They will come. And one of the things that I've learned is that it's better for me to give than it is for me to receive. Because at the end of the day, we 1099 employees with Google. So even though you think that you know what, let me walk away for a minute. Hold on. Let me just walk away for 1 second. Hold on for a second. I'm coming right back. At the end of the day, you are a 1099 employee. The money that you make is not your own. You pay taxes on that and you work for a company and you follow their rules. Period. It's not like you got your own app like Tasha K, which I thought was one of the smartest things that she's ever done. But unless you got your own app, you 1099, young. A 1099 ain't nothing but another W-2. You work for somebody, so you follow the rules. They need to get to the point where they stop allowing these people to beg for money because you fucked up. Excuse me, YouTube. Because see, now you feel like your people owe you that. Don't nobody owe you nothing. They don't even owe you a click, a like, and a view. You out here to do a service. You are providing entertainment or information. But don't nobody owe you nothing. And so for you to get your raggedy out here and ask for a cash app means that you probably be living paycheck to paycheck, month to month, and ain't got a goddamn thing saved up. And you people take advantage of subscribers, and I can't stand that. And always coming out with the copy, well, I don't want to ask y'all for nothing, and then tell me how to do the cash app and drop the link down in your drawers. He was a grocery store employee. He didn't have no highfalutin job, but he had a job that was public service. Like, for me, people that work in the grocery stores and stuff like that, they're public servants. Because they ain't making a whole bunch of money doing that. Oh, I'm nauseous on my stomach. Did she even shout out the man, y'all? Did she say I'm sorry? Did she have show any kind of remorse about this? Did she tell people to pray for him and his family? Did she do that? Let me read some of the comments in underneath it. So somebody says, last year it was Kiana, now it's T. Boss Lady X says she ain't got no remorse. BX said, how is she not in jail? Mama Coco 13 said, is she collecting money for a lawyer? Annie H said, how does she even still have an account? She's saying that she don't have no appetite. Let me show y'all what this person said. Oh, raggedy. Oh my God, y'all. I'm just like sick to my stomach. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I feel so sick to my stomach. Ooh, ooh. Nuts said Darren Lucas ain't got no appetite right now either. CEO mommy said, I can't stand when somebody say, I don't like asking, but yet you're asking. Sabrina Helvin said, well, it's sad what happened to him. Some may say it doesn't matter. Was he crossing at the corner? If not, that will definitely be a factor in this case. We all take our eyes off the road for one thing or another, praying for his family. No, we don't. We don't all take our eyes off. Some of us obey the laws. She Precious said, my condolences to the victim's family. Spiritual Protector said 2 days after is crazy. I heard she was live and still hosting a live. Casey Kay said she will get a free legal defender assigned to her. She doesn't need money for a lawyer. Love said you need to be paying for the victim family. She was irresponsible. Phaedra Perk said, that poor man and his family, but she is forever going to have a different life having to live with killing that man, prison or not. Abracadabra 2 said, unbelievable. Mojo Dojo said, that's insane. She Precious said, shaking my head. Rita says she's talking like Darren is alive and well. She needs to take time to find a lawyer, a good one. Midwest 1319 said promoting her album is diabolical. Let's show him. Let's pay some homage to him. This is just, my stomach just nauseous. My stomach is just nauseous, y'all. Oof. That's Darren Lucas, 59, of Beach Park. They say he died Monday evening after being struck by a vehicle while crossing Sheridan Street near 33rd Street, across from his workplace in Zion. They said the coroner identified a grocery store employee who was fatally struck by a car as he tried crossing Sheridan Road in Zion Monday evening, with his family describing him as the nicest guy. The coroner's office did an autopsy, and it showed that he died as a result of blunt force injuries from the collision with this irresponsible woman. People need to understand that there are very few videos that you will do in your lifetime. that become evergreen. Content creation is a constant pressure to always be producing new stuff. One thing that I'm finding out about myself in doing content creation is that my mind shift is changing. The shows that I used to do, I just don't have the heart for them anymore because it's foo la la. I've learned over the last couple of weeks that I want to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. I have committed since I've been here on YouTube to do nonstop November, and I am so proud that this is the 9th day and I have been consistent because I got so much going on in my life. So many of my loved ones that are going through right now just lost somebody else, right? Some of your cousins have just lost family members. I wasn't even able to go to the funerals. People are suffering, and I want to talk about content that is worth it to me. And at this point, I don't care nothing about a like, click, and a view. And for a long time, I did. But I said, I ain't got it to do. I'm 60 years old, well, over 60. And I get to do what I want to do now. I want to do content that is important to me. And if I don't get the like and the click and the view, I don't get the like and the click and the view. I don't need to go viral for nothing negative, and I don't need to go viral for nothing positive. I just want to make sure that I serve the people who are under me and who follow me, who respect me, who love me, and who got that subscribe button on, and they come by and see their auntie, even if it's for 15 minutes on an hour-long video. But I ain't gonna never do nothing that's gonna compromise somebody's life. Because that ain't what content creation is about. And if you don't get the clicks, the views, and all of that kind of stuff, find something else to do. I've always had a heart for content creators who are starting off new. And there are a lot of content creators who are starting off new, covering some of the shows that I cover, and I make sure I go over there and give them a like and a click and a view. But since I have gotten burned so many times by other content creators, I cannot reach out to them. I don't reach out to them. I just pray that their channel, grows, and I try to, give them that support. But content creation ain't that important that you got to be sitting out there driving your car on a live, taking your eyes off the road and taking a 59-year-old man's life, taking him away from his family. Now, I do know that God knows the day that is your last day. I know that your life has been planned from the day that you was born. And I know that God knows all things, right? But for us, the living, the people who are breathing, the everyday people, we see this I see this. I'm going to talk for my goddamn self. I see this as a tragedy. It's a tragedy. That you would put content creation before somebody's life. And I don't mean to be getting emotional, but I noticed lately, y'all be getting emotional. Y'all notice it. Shh. It's a tragedy to take somebody's life over content. Young, you could have been sitting your ass in front of a computer or at home with your phone propped up on TikTok. Why the fuck you gotta be driving and doing it? Like, that's so irresponsible. And we ain't even talking about the little baby in the back. He probably so used to, and I'm just saying, this is my mindset, right? As an older woman, he probably so used to getting a little cheeseburger for the McDonald's drive-through while she is steady on content, doing content, and putting herself out there, right? He riding in the back. He don't even know when the going on. So what kind of kid does she give to him? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm not accusing her of nothing. I'm just saying, is content coming before motherhood? Is content coming before being a responsible citizen? Now, from my understanding, she put her account on private. Other people were saying that TikTok took her down. But I'm going to tell you right now, these applications need to be more responsible. And when it picks up that your vehicle is moving, just like my car will pick up that I am moving in a heartbeat and be like, hold on, auntie. It will pick it up. But I don't do nothing but listen to stuff, right? Because I like talk, right? Some people like music, like my daughter, she loves blasting her music when she gets in her car. I want to hear talk. I want to hear people talk. And that's when I go out, and most of the time, and I listen to content creators who are just starting off, or who are talking about, 90 Day Fiance or Love After Lockup, or the Golden Bachelor and stuff like that, right? I want to hear talk in my ear. I like that because it keeps me watching a row, right? I'm not singing or getting all involved. I'm just saying, my condolences and my prayers go out to his family. Just a life taken too soon. And I know that a lot of people think 60 is old, 59 is old, but I'm telling you, it's not. I have so much more life in me, and I'm really coming into who I am as a woman, who I am as a person, and who I am as a content creator. I'm really stepping into who I am, what I am, and what I'm going to do, and not be finding myself holding on to something that doesn't bring me joy because I want a click and a view. I want my content to be authentic. I want to come out here and talk about what I want to talk about because I enjoy it and you enjoy hearing me, which is why I opened up and said, y'all send me new content, send me anything you want me to talk about. Now, some of it I can't talk about. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I wasn't even paying no attention. Welcome, Caleb B, to the membership. Welcome, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't have no new stuff out there, but I swear I'm getting my stuff together. My daughter brought me an organizer and everything, and she was like, Mom, you got to be on the schedule because I work a full-time job just like y'all. Y'all know I got. Thank you, Caleb B. Y'all, if y'all have not already done so, please welcome Caleb B to the membership. What you saying, baby? It's the fact that she's so cold. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Wendy said, and totally mad that she's not monetizing on the views and the vids get. It's me, Angie said, my Bluetooth won't even let me charge it while I'm driving. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. We getting ready to start cooking, y'all. Phoenix said, welcome, boo. It's just unfortunate. Um, and I just pray that God touch her heart to realize the error of her ways, that she takes this time to get herself together and realize that a click and a view is not worth taking a life. It's just not. And like I said, the money ain't even like that no more. It's not. It's not. What you saying, Giselle? Gazelle. I love to hear talk to radio, social media. That's where I am. Here I listen to content creators on 90 Day Fiance, Married at First Sight, Love is Blind, Love After Lockup, and on and on. Okay. And I'm going to be doing some of that stuff, but I'm going to be doing it when I feel like it. When I get it up, I get it up. I used to be trying to be on the schedule and all of that kind of stuff. Like I just ain't got it to do anymore. Like I just got so much going on, and I don't talk about it, but I be having a lot going on, a lot going on, and I'm sure y'all do too. So that's why I show up. But some of these shows now, they so fake and they so phony and they take so much energy, and y'all ain't looking at it. And my stats have not lied to me. Um, like my stats have, they don't lie. When I do 90 Day Fiance, y'all not looking at it. When I do 90 Day Fiance the other way, y'all not looking at it. And like I said before, it takes hours, right? So I do understand a content creator's mind, because my mind is that they ain't looking at it. I ain't looking at it either. I ain't looking either. I just hope that she has a second mind and she comes out and she gives a sincere apology about what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to hop on off of here. I thank you all so much for being here. Y'all, let's keep the conversation going on in the comment section. Don't forget that a lot of your comments, I cannot see them. So when you see a comment come up from Auntie's Advice podcast, that's me. Right, because I can see it over there as one of y'all, but I can't see it over here, and I can't wait until they fix it right and find out what's going on, because it's been going on for a while. But anyway, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much, Miss Kayla, for coming back. I do appreciate you, your love and your support. What you saying, baby? She says, I don't watch those shows, but I love these reviews. You like it? I think a lot of y'all like it. Hey, Tamika's Den, that's my boo right there. I love my Tamika's Den. Yes, Auntie, I enjoy listening to you talk. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Even if I don't watch the shows, I love hearing you break it down. Me too. I enjoy coming over there and being in your bushes. Sometimes I come out, sometimes I can't. I don't. But I want everybody to know, make sure y'all pray for Tamika. She's going through some challenges right now. She did a very candid video a couple of weeks ago. I guess maybe it's probably been about 3 weeks ago, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, please keep her in y'all prayers. People are going through and you just don't know that they going through. But she came in and out and talked about the battle that she's going through. And sometimes you just don't know what people going through. But Tamika, know that my heart is always with you. I'm always over there peeking in your bushes. I peek in a lot of people's bushes. But I will read them too. But make sure you keep Tamika's Den in your prayers. I thank you for your transparency. I truly do thank you for your transparency, because that was very transparent. Very transparent. Thank you, Boom. Love you, Tamika. You know I do, girl. I be writing them bushes. Anyway, I love y'all. Again, let's keep the conversation going on in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think that they should do about the situation? I'm going to put the link to the two articles so that you all can get more information on this, okay? I love y'all, and until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. I'm gonna I gotta make a run real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the second part of You Broke My Heart. We're going to do the second part of You Broke My Heart. The woman that been sleeping with the pastor. Because there definitely was a verdict, and we're going to talk about it. Until then, y'all be good, okay? Bye.